Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Juan Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Okay, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your timeless collective message. All right, here's what we got. Holy Spirit, unclogged, contaminated, uncompromised. Okay, we have reckless here. Okay, reactive, impulsive, poor decisions, careless. So you are someone that you're dealing with is not paying attention to how their negative behaviors are impacting a specific person and or community. Someone doesn't realize the impact and consequences of their poor actions until after the damage is done. An unfavorable outcome has presented itself due to someone's reckless behavior in a situation. Accountability and positive behavior and change is needed. So you or someone here is being reckless in the situation, and that can be with anything, a money situation, being abusive in a sense. We was getting that energy over on our other channel, Billy Goes Prophetic Vessel. If you want to subscribe, the link is in the description box. Okay, where energy was just being abusive, like regardless of how anyone felt. Like if you felt like, oh, I don't like being abused, it's kind of like, oh, well, screw that, I want what I want. Like, it's very reckless, very careless, right? And someone doesn't understand the magnitude of how the abuse is really impacting right the other energy, because of how much they just don't give a fuck, right? So we have expectation here, belief. So be mindful of unexpressed expectations here. So when it comes to that, it's like they expect you to do what? They're pissed off and being reckless because they feel like you're not fulfilling a certain expectation that hasn't even been expressed. And even if this expectation or belief has been expressed, you don't have to fulfill it, right? Like you can say, oh no, I don't want to fulfill this, or I don't think that I can. You have that free will to say that, and the person can feel how they want to feel, but it's like this energy is making emotionally driven decisions, right? Like you can feel how you want to feel, but you do have to be mindful of what you do, and this energy is not, right? Like they're not being like open-minded here. Okay, but this situation is requiring you to trust and have faith. Okay, be mindful of outside opinions influencing your personal decision making. Okay, being open to seeing different perspectives and seeing both sides of the situation, seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. So this energy, they're not trying to see both sides of the circumstances, right? Like they're not trying to be open-minded at all. Or you are not, right? Take the energy, flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself inside of the story as you see fit. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. What you are and will get your happiness here. Okay, if you feel like you are just going through a tough time because this energy is being a jackass. Okay, that's so fucked up. I'm sorry. Yeah, reciprocation would have, it came out in reverse. So this energy is like, maybe this was the energy, because this could be a family, friend, co-worker, lover, combination of people that you constantly gave to, poured into, but maybe they didn't reciprocate. They didn't reciprocate that energy, right? Or you didn't, whatever side of the story you're on here. But yeah, pay attention to the red flags. You didn't see the red flags in the beginning, right? But now you have clarity on who and what this energy is, okay, or energies are, right? They it's time to speak up about what's been being done, the bullying, okay, in certain instances here. Yeah. Okay. Feeling like things won't change, but the Holy Spirit is saying, hey baby, no, I got you, regardless if your physical circumstances is looking otherwise. Okay. Impulsive is in reverse. The Holy Spirit is saying, I will get them to stop trying to be so forward with you recklessly. Saying they sitting here trying to get you to conform what they want to do. Well, if you would just do what I want you to do, you wouldn't be going through this. No, God didn't create you to bend to motherfuckers' wheels like this. They ain't God over you, so this energy trying to play like they God over you in certain cases. No, okay? Whether this is a boss at your job or something like that. Lord, today. It's okay. I dropped my instant on the floor. I wasn't trying to do that. But it's whatever. Anywho. But you see these red flags now. Okay? And even if you can't get up and go and leave a situation right away, start making a plan. Okay? And you ain't got to communicate that plan. Right? But be mindful if you need to get something together. If you got kids or whatever the case may be. I understand maybe you need to talk to some trusted energies, but make sure you you test the spirits. Whatever you need to do so, your plan don't get sabotaged in the making, as you trying to do some things. Look at that. You winning. You coming out on top here. Okay? Some of you guys may have been in some sort of isolation and so on and so forth. Okay? You will have a cause to celebrate because it looks like somebody is also in poverty here. They're going through a tough time. Yeah, this energy that's sitting up here being reckless towards you. Sat up here and stuff. Yeah, they look at you. They trying to come and spin the block. Okay? Hey, can you come work for our company again? Because what they don't want to tell you is that how that company is not surviving when you left. Right? Or, if this is a love situation, they ain't doing so well. Like, don't nobody compare it to you. Right? They can't find anybody like you. They steady searching for you and other people. Okay? Or, just shit just ain't the same. Shit, the love ain't the same. The life ain't given without you. Okay? Whether they want to admit it that way or not, it's how this is coming out here. All right, and I can't be without you, baby. You know that song. So yeah, they want to come back. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse, but they ain't on shit good though. Okay, it's like they want to come back, and this is the same shit that's been happening for lifetimes here. But you done with it. You don't want to go back. You want to stay disconnected. Six of Cups in reverse as well. Okay. Yeah. So you've been, this energy wanted you in isolation, but you've been in isolation cutting the fuck up and you winning. Okay? You winning. Even if your physical circumstance don't appear that way, you winning. Okay? Depending upon what side of the story you're on, of course. Now, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is being exposed. These lies, this backstabbing, these betrayals, the things that was done behind your back here, these horrible decision makings that was happening here with people that, you were connected to, family, friends, co-workers, people, yeah, they sat up here and sat here. These were karmics. Sat up here and tried to plot against you. Third-party situations for those that was dealing with love situations. Cheating was involved, yes, okay. These are people that sat up here and fucked and cheated their way up to the top. I was thinking about that. That song in High School Musical with Sharpay and her brother, like, pop, 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 pop to the top. I was getting that download in the shower today, how people, like, it's like a spiritual race, a spiritual competition going on, even for those that didn't even want to be in it. And it's like the people who feel like they winning, like they was going to win, the people who they cut corners, what you said here, let's say war, we talking about army, right? Let's say you supposed to climb the wall during PT, you supposed to get on the ground and go under the net with your elbows and stuff like that in the obstacle course. They didn't climb that wall. They took the back roads, okay? They didn't get on the ground, get in that mud and, get under that net. And dude, okay, it's giving Cadet Kelly. For those that know, no. They ain't do that. They ain't do that at all, okay? They say it took the back roads. What you went through. You didn't go around. You didn't go over, under. You went through. That's what it's giving. Even if you didn't get recognition like you was supposed to, even if you didn't get compensated like you was supposed to, even if you didn't get treated how you was supposed to, That's why the Holy Spirit saying you winning regardless of how your physical circumstances, because it's like, who opinion do you care about more? Humans or heavens? Listen, these cheater pumpkin eaters, had things and couldn't keep them because of how they achieved them. It was fraud. Okay, fraud, and it's coming to light here. Okay, their plots. Okay, who they worked with, who they cheated with in other cases, who all was involved. The plots and plans. Okay, the organization, everything. The people that was involved, that they was connected to. Okay, it's giving a ring of people and energies in the departments, in your homes, in your friend groups, your social groups and stuff like that, baby. Prepare, get your popcorn. Okay, look, to see this manipulation unfold. Yeah, hell yeah, look at that. All these players. Okay, all these wolves and sheep's clothing that sat here and did this manipulation. Okay, this cloaking. That's what just came to me, this cloaking. So that they could get some power. So that they can get some motion, so they can get some pull. Okay? Yeah, so that they can get some movement forward here in the direction that they wanted. But they didn't get it fair. Okay, or they're not getting it fair. See? They was trying to get this offer. They was trying to get whatever it is that comes at the end of the obstacle course. Going back to that example. But hell no. This going to yeah, they trying to, but do you remember? So they so because they got caught and they can't even qualify. So going back to the example, now they can't even qualify for this, whatever you want to call it. Okay, obstacle course, what they tried to put you in, secret competition, hiding, talking trash and all the rest of that. It's like, hey, yeah, secrets coming out. Who they was giving what to, who was paying who to, who all was involved, everything. Receipts coming out. Why, stuff wasn't taking off for you, different projects or stuff that you was trying to manifest here. What people that you may or may not have known, or energies, principalities that you may have not known, was playing behind the scenes in the background here, thought that they was going to be successful, but they was cutting corners. But people didn't, or energies didn't know that. It's coming out. It's coming out if it hasn't already. And that's why they going insane. A part of that. Okay? Truth coming out. Because the hidden expectations. You earned this. You earned this. They didn't give shit. They didn't do. You put in the work. You gave. No wonder. Yeah, reciprocate. You gave. Even if it looked like it wasn't much. You did what you were supposed to do. Look at this reciprocation. They didn't, in reverse, they didn't do or give shit. They didn't play fair. Right? So now they want to talk. Hey, can we, or can't you, because you won. You fucking won, bro. You won. Congratulations. Yeah. Right? Yeah, they didn't want shit to work out for you, babe. They were trying to make it real hard, okay? They going back to the example of the obstacle course. They was trying to look. This how crooked the shit was. In the example, apply the concept to your life based off the example. This like someone. This is like someone going. The officials that blow the whistle. Okay, go, drop it, give me 50, and stuff like that, going back to Cadet Kelly. Rankings. These are people in false rankings that should have never got the position in the first place. They meet up at night and talk, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to act like this, we ain't going to play fair. They giving other people less of a hard time, but they steady giving you a hardest time. You supposed to be at a level 5. But they giving you level 10 shit, making shit hard for you on purpose for the time, as I was saying this, so that you don't make it. Or so that you don't, get where you supposed to go, where you are exactly where you're supposed to be. But these energies over here are the ones that's being fraud. Yeah, these the wolves and she's called, and now shit hard for them. They look at here, sit checking to see if shit working. What you doing? Can you move forward? Are you moving forward? Because we don't want you to. Because if you move forward, then you gonna get where you're supposed to go. You gonna have your wish fulfillment. And why they don't want you to have that? Why don't they want them to have this? Why is somebody achieving their desires a threat to whoever these energies are that work so hard? They jealous. They envious. They want to fight. Why? Because they ain't did the work to achieve these things. They failed. They're a fallen angel here. Right? So it's like everything that you worked hard for, the happiness, freedom, and broken chains and everything, they're bitter about. Big bitter, King of Cups in reverse. So they want to attack because you did what they couldn't. Had the choice. Would it? And why? It's not your problem. Okay? They mad that this was the harvest that they reaped. But it was their decisions. We saw Two of Wands in reverse earlier. They're fucked up decisions that they kept making over and over that got them the results. And they want to sit here and misplace the blame on you. That's not fair. But hey, if you guys are looking for journals to do your shadow work, okay, you can find these on Amazon. These are created by us, Juan Spiritual Guidance, okay? Don't you need something to put your to-do list in so you don't forget what tasks that you have to do, okay? Your assignment so you can keep up with everything, right? You can get yours right off Amazon here, okay? Don't you need something to put your downloads in and your dreams? These are all created by us, okay? Juan Spiritual Guidance. Yes, so go ahead and copy yours, all right? And if you guys are looking for an oracle deck to add to your collection, feel free to cop this, okay? Our deck was created by us, Juan Spiritual Guidance, okay? I will be using this in the next reading after this one. If you guys want to check it out, you can. All right, so let's get into these final messages. All right, so Holy Spirit, for final messages here, what does the collective need to see? Okay, so we have soulmate, attraction, connection, past life. Yeah, so you have past life in history with this energy, where it's like, okay, and we did see the Six of Cups in reverse, so that means make different choices this time, right? Like we talked about, make different choices this time, okay, than you did in your past life, so you can get different results that's more favorable for you, okay? Looks like you're gonna also be meeting some, you know, new connections that are more healthy and positive for you. That's good, all right? That's what we want. That means you can't settle for less. Easier said than done when you already built a connection with someone, but if it ain't good, if it ain't healthy, cut it. All right, but you make your own decisions. Yeah, lack focus, unpredictable, stubborn, overthinker, radical, detached. Yeah, you don't deserve that type of energy. They sit here want to harvest your energy but don't want to reciprocate it. Yeah, so just be mindful here. It looks like somebody is trying to harvest off you, or a connection you're supposed to connect to, or keep you from it. Just like they tried to keep you from your abundance. So look, they trying to do this before the cycle close out to you, because they bitter, regardless of gender here. Jealous, catty, busybody, weak, unfaithful, deceitful, bully, burnout, spiteful. Yeah, so be mindful of somebody trying to stop you from being in a connection or in connections, okay, platonic and romantic, that's for you, and to try to stop you from getting your harvest that is yours. And if they trying to mess with your connections too, they also trying to stop you from building an empire together as well. And hell no. So you got work to do. All right, but at least you know. But congratulations for everything, okay? Protect it. All right, thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out, deuces.